So Donald Trump is elected President of the United States on November 5th. A lot of us are very upset. We know what this means. We know a lot of people are going to struggle, suffer, even die from Donald Trump as President of the United States. But let's be honest, more than 50% of this country voted for racism, misogyny, anti-Semitism, for trying to overthrow this government. Apparently, these people don't remember what happened the 4 years he was in office, so they have to fuck around and find out. I'm going to suggest something that will probably piss off some more left-leaning liberals, but I'm not looking at this as far as trying to save people from suffering. We can't do that. One way or another, people are going to suffer in this process. My idea is to try to end it as quickly as possible. End the suffering as quickly as possible. What we know about Donald Trump is he's incompetent, he's inept, he fucks up all the time. But what always the case is somebody is there to bail him out, to smooth it over. The Republicans will try for a while, but the fact of the matter is they are just as incompetent as Donald Trump, and they are going along with the things he says. We as Democrats have to stand back and say, all right, go ahead, fuck yourself. And the reason I say we do this is because if we engage, they'll find ways to blame us for the bad things that happen. Let them do it. Let them fucking fail. Eventually, it'll come to the point where it'll be so disastrous that the Republicans themselves will be trying to find ways to get rid of Donald Trump. Now, people will say, well, people will suffer. Well, people are going to suffer anyway. And apparently, the people of this country, the majority of this country, have decided that they're good with it. I talked to people of color, I talked to LGBTQ folks, and some of them voted for Donald Trump. Why? Because they're misinformed. And why? Because the media is bullshit and Donald Trump lies. Well, sometimes you got to put your hand on the stove and get burned to learn a lesson. I don't like this situation any more than anyone else. I know people are going to get hurt. I know it's going to be a struggle. I know it's going to be painful for the people in this country economically. But apparently the only way we can get this fixed is remind people and have people who voted for Donald Trump suffer. Donald Trump wants to burn things down. I say we stand back a bit and allow it to happen because these fuckers are going to be floundering. I know we're all affected, and we can't fix this thing. As long as you voted Donald Trump as president of the United States, we can't fix it. We just got to try to end it as quickly as possible. I try to be pragmatic about things, and I know it may sound like I'm not being compassionate, but I'm trying to find the way to fix this as quickly as possible, save for some magical mystery thing that says, oh, Donald Trump didn't really win and it was a fixed election. I hear people talking about that. It may be the case, but I'm not even going to venture into that until there's some fucking evidence. Because whether there is election fraud or not, I question whether the Democrats, the DOJ, the judicial system would ever fucking do anything about it anyway. So I'm not getting too hyped on that. We as a people have to decide what to do. It sounds horrible, but let Donald Trump burn himself down. Expose him for who he is to all the dumb fucks that voted for him anyway. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be painful. But I'd like to get it over as quickly as possible as opposed to extending it for 4 fucking years.